Lesson is about multiplying and dividing fractions, and my target is to cover the area of multiplying and dividing fraction for 11 plus and SATS. In previous session we covered fractions, the addition of fractions, takeaway of fractions, ascending and descending order of fractions, and we learned grid method as well, and we learned types of fractions. And today's session is more towards multiplying and dividing fractions. Okay, now we can start. First question is 4 over 5 of 180. If question is like that, 4 over 5 of 180 or 4 in fifth or 4 fifths of 180. In mathematics, off mean times. So keep in mind, if the off written straight away, you have to convert off into times. So I can change off into times and write down 180 on this side. And then the second principle is, we see the first one is 4 fifths is in fractions, 180 is not in fractions. So we have to convert 180 into fraction as well. So we draw a line, fraction line, and then we write on 1 under. Now we can see it's 4 fifths and 180 over 1, both in fractions. The next job is, if one thing in a fractions, other thing in a fraction, in the middle you can find sign is times. So this is a math principle. Either you can change or swap the position of numerator or denominator. So you can do one at a time. If you can change the position of numerator, you just change numerator. Or if you change the position of denominator, you just change denominator. The benefit of that, by changing the position of numerator and denominator, is you can easily simplify. So what I can do is I can change the position of denominator. So I can write down 4 over 5, 4 over 1 times 180 over 5. Now I can read the table 5 and up to 18, or either you have to do division. I can write on 180 here and then write on 5 here. I can read table 5 up to 18. So 5 go 3 times and it's make 15. So 18 take away 15 is 3. I can bring 0 down. Is 30, now read the table 5 up to 30 is 6 times 5 is 30. So 30 take away 30 is 0. It means 4 over 1 times 36 over 1. Now we have to simplify 36 times 4. So 36 times 4 is 6 times 4 is 24. I can write on 4 here and 2 will be carry. And 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. So answer is 144. So you can see here, when we do multiplying of fractions, so I can write on 4 or 4 fifths of 180. So I have to convert off into times. And then I compare the first fraction with the second fraction, change the position of denominator, then at the end and simplify. And the end result we can get is 144. Another example is 3 in 8 of 88 miles. Okay, 3 in 8 or 3/8 of 88 miles. So we already learned off mean time, so we have to change off into time and then we can write on 88. Then we can see 3 in 8 is in a fraction, but 88 is not in a fraction. We have to convert 88 in a fraction and we write on 1, draw a line and then write on 1. And then next job is either change the position of numerator or denominator. So we can change the position of denominator. So 3 in 1 times 88 over 8. Now I can read the table 8 up to 8. So it's 11 times 88. 3 in 1 times 11 over 1. Then top multiply with top, bottom multiply with bottom. So 3 times 11 is 33 and 1 times 1 is 1. And the answer is 33 miles. How we can simplify this one? So we can write down 2 over 5 of change into times, 5 over 7 of time of change into times, and then we can write down 56. If you can see, it's 2 over 5 and 5 over 7, both are in fractions, but 56 is not in fractions, so that's fraction principle. We have to convert the last one into fraction as well. Now we can see all threes are in fractions. Now we can easily simplify. In earlier we discussed is either we can change the position of denominator or numerator. So we can use the same concept. So we can change the position of denominator. So I can write in 2 over 7 times 5 over 5, and then I write on 56 over 1. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. So this is 2 over 7 times 1 times 56 over 1. Now 7 times 1 is 7, and 56 times 2. So we could do this one. So we have to do is 56 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry 1. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 112 over 7. So we can see is if we can further simplify, we do. If we can't, we leave as it is. So we have to write down 112 and we have to do divide by 7. So we do the table 7 one time. So 11 take with 7 is 4. We can bring 2 here and do table 7 up to 42 6 times. So it is 7 times 6 is 42, and your answer is 16. So if we work out 2 over 5 or 5 over 7 or 56, so the end result is 56. Okay, the next question is a swimming pool has 480 members. 2 over 5 members are women, 1/3 of the members are men, the rest of the members are children. How many of the members are children? So this is the questions. So this question have two parts. One part is we try to solve this question in terms of men's, then in terms of women's. And then we add up men's and women together, and we do take away from total members, and the rest result is children. So we can find total members, we can see here is 480. These are total members in a swimming pool. Then how many members are women? 2/5 members are 480. So I can write down here 2/5 times 480. Those are women. So 2/5 is in a fraction, 480 no in a fraction, so we have to convert 480 in a fraction as well. Then the next thing is we have to convert, or either we have to change the position of numerator and denominator. So I can change the position of denominator. So 2 over 1 times 480 over 5. Okay, now we can easily simplify 480 over 5. So I can do here, write down here 480 and then 5. So I can read the table 5 up to 48. So 5 times 9 is 45. So we can see 3 and we bring 0 here, and then read table 5 up to 30 is 6 times 30. So this is the answers here is 2 over 1 times 96 over 1. Now we have to do 96 times 2. So 6 times 2 is 12. Carry 1. 9 times 2 is 18 plus 1 is 19. So 192 are women. So I represent women by W. So 192 are women. Now then we can go towards next part. Next part, 1/3 members are men. So I can use different colors. We can see easily simplify, differentiate men from women. So I can see it's 1/3 times R 480. So I have to convert this one into fraction as well. And we have to change the position of denominator. So 1/1 times 480/3. So we have to simplify this one as well. So I can write down here 480 divided by 3. I'll read the table. I'll read the table 3 1 time up to 4. So it's 4 take away 3 is 1. We have to bring 8 here. I read the table 3 up to 18, 6. And then we have 0 here, and you take 0 on the top. So 160. So here is 160 are men. Okay, now we can use different color. We can add up together. Men and women together is 192 add 160. So 2, 9 plus 6 is 15. And carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 352 altogether. 352 altogether are men and women. So this is men and women is 352. Now, the next bit is how many children we have. So we can go to find how many children we have. So we use slightly different colors to differentiate all. So we can say its total is 480. Take away men and women together is 352. So here 0, so we carry 1 from here, and 8's change into 7, 0 change into 10, 10 take away 2 is 8, and 7 take away 5 is 2, and 4 take away 3 is 1. So children's are 128. So 128 are C means children. So you can see in this question have 3 parts. One is for men, other one is for women, and third one is for children. So when we read this question, so we have to cut down this question into 3 parts. We try to calculate women first. So we already know the 2/5 are women of total members. So total members are 480. So we find the 2/5 of 480 first, and that is equal to 192. Then we can see the next part is 1/3 members are men. So we try to calculate 1/3 members of men and of 480, and that is equal to 160. We add up together men and women, that is equal to 352. We already know the total members of 480 and men and women 352. We do take away total men and women from the total. The rest is children, and that is 128. Okay, now we can go towards the division of fractions. We have 1/8 divided by 1/4. Keep in mind, in division, the best job is, first of all, you have to convert division into times. So what I can do is 1/8, I can write 1/8, and I have to convert division sign into times sign. I can write on here is times. So when I write on times signs, the next thing is denominator change into numerator, and numerator change into denominator. So we have 1/4. 4 is denominator and 1 is numerator. So when I change division into times, denominator change in numerator. So 4 go on numerator position and 1 go on denominator positions. Now I have to simplify. Say we have to use the same division change into times. And we already learned about the times in fractions. So we have to bring the same concept again, times concept. So we can see is we just change the position of denominator to simplify easily. So I can write on 1/1 times 4/8. Just change shuffle the position of denominator. So now 4/8, we already know that is 1 over 2. So if you can simplify, 1 times 1 is 1 and 2 times 1 is 2. So your answer is 1 over 2 or 0.5. Okay, if you have a question, is a division fraction, but one is mixed, other is proper or improper, so how you can simplify that one? First of all, you have to convert mixed fraction into improper fractions. So how you can convert this one? So you have to do 5 times 2 first. So this will be times and this will be add. So 5 times is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So this is 11 over 5 divided by 1 over 3. The next job is you have to convert division into times. So I have to write down 11 over 5, division sign change into times. And when I convert division sign into times, denominator change into numerator and numerator change into denominator. So 3 go on the top and 1 go on the bottom. So now either you change the position of denominator, but in this case, if we change the position of denominator, it doesn't affect on this question. So we can leave as it is. So 11 times 3 is 33. 5 times 1 is 5. So this is your end result, 33 over 5. Okay, now we have a question is, that's a reasoning division fraction question. So a question is 5 over 7 of a cake is left over after a party. It is divided out equally between 5 people. Work out what fraction of the cake each person gets. Now we have to divide 5 over 7, which is left over after a party, into 5 people, and we try to find how much each person get the cake. So first job is we have to write on 5 over 7, but this is divided by 5 people, so we have to use division sign and then write on 5 here and find the fraction of each individual persons, how much they can get. So, and now 5 over 7 divided by 5. The next job is, if you can see the first one in the fractions, second one after division is no fraction, so we have to convert second one in fraction as well. The next job is we have to change division sign into times. So we can say it's 5 over 7. We write on times signs here. Denominator change into numerator and numerator change into denominator. So this is 1 and then this will be 5. Now we can change the position of denominator. So this is 5 over 5 times 1 over 7. So we already know 5 over 5 is 1. So this is 1 times 1 over 7, and that is equal to 1 over 7. So each fractions, basically each person got 1 over 7.